Opposition leader calls for vote jihad. Maria Alam Khan says vote jihad to oust BJP.
हम सिर्फ वोटों का जिहाद कर सकते हैं और इस संघी सरकार को भगाने का काम कर सकते हैं.
Opposition leader says boycott Muslims who back the BJP.
कुछ मुसलमानों ने आज यहाँ पर बैठ के मुकेश राजपूत की मीटिंग कराई. मुझे लगता है समाज से उनका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देना चाहिए.
BJP hits out at politics of polarization.
आज वोट जिहाद की बात कर रहे हैं. मुसलमानों के हुक्का पानी बंद करने की बात कर रहे हैं जो भाजपा के पक्ष में जाएंगे. ये पूरी तरह से ध्रुवीकरण है.
All out war over vote jihad politics. Our big focus on India first.
Senior Congress leader Salman Khurshid's niece Maria Alam Khan is in the eye of a storm over her vote jihad comment, asking Muslims to smartly and silently, without emotion, use their vote for jihad against the BJP. But a call for hukka pani band or social boycott of those Muslims who support the BJP candidate at the Farrukhabad constituency in Uttar Pradesh has led to an intense political fight over politics of polarization, with the BJP accusing the opposition India alliance of blatant Muslim vote bank politics. Our political bureau with our top story.
बहुत खामोशी के साथ एक साथ होके वोटों का जिहाद करो.
This is Maria Alam, niece of veteran Congress leader and former Union Law Minister Salman Khurshid. At an election rally campaigning for the Samajwadi Party in Farrukhabad, she urges Muslims to vote smartly and silently without getting emotional to oust what she described as a Sanghi government.
बहुत अकलमंदी के साथ, बहुत जज्बाती ना होके, बहुत खामोशी के साथ एक साथ होके वोटों का जिहाद करो, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ वोटों का जिहाद कर सकते हैं और इस संघी सरकार को भगाने का काम कर सकते हैं.
She also calls for a social boycott of Muslims who support the BJP candidate Mukesh Rajput.
बहुत शर्म आती है जब मैंने आज ये सुना कि कुछ मुसलमानों ने आज यहाँ पर बैठ के मुकेश राजपूत की मीटिंग कराई. मुझे लगता है समाज से उनका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देना चाहिए. इतने मतलबी मत बनो कि बच्चों की जिंदगियों से खेलो.
The BJP has come out all guns blazing, attacking the opposition India alliance for politics of polarization.
फर्रुखाबाद में कांग्रेस पार्टी के नेता सलमान खुर्शीद के परिजन आज वोट जिहाद की बात कर रहे हैं. मुसलमानों के हुक्का पानी बंद करने की बात कर रहे हैं जो भाजपा के पक्ष में जाएंगे. ये पूरी तरह से ध्रुवीकरण है. निर्वाचन आयोग को इसका संज्ञान लेना चाहिए और ऐसे लोगों को चुनाव में पराजित करके सही मायने में मजा चखाना चाहिए जो समाज को हर तरह से बांटने की कोशिश करते रहते हैं.
The BJP has repeatedly accused the Congress of blatant vote bank politics in the 2024 election. Prime Minister Modi has accused the Congress of taking away SC, ST and OBC quota and giving a slice of it to Muslims for votes.
कांग्रेस ने संविधान बदलने, SC, ST, OBC का हक छीनने का अभियान शुरू किया है. OBC रिजर्वेशन का हिस्सा मुस्लिमों को दे दिया है. ये इतने से भी नहीं मानेंगे. इन्होंने पहले भी अपने मैनिफेस्टो में धर्म के आधार पर रिजर्वेशन देने के लिए कानून बनाने की बात कही.
In the run-up to the remaining 5 phases of elections, the term vote jihad has given the BJP another stick to target the opposition alliance with. Bureau Report, India Today.
The opposition accuses the BJP of politics of polarization. But when leaders like Maria Alam Khan call for vote jihad, when they call for vote jihad, is that politics of polarization or not? When she calls for hukka pani band for Muslims who vote and support the BJP candidate, how should one view it? And news also coming in, an FIR has now been registered against Maria Alam Khan for her controversial speech. Salman Khurshid, former union minister, has also been named in this FIR. Joining me on this special broadcast, Anila Singh, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Rashid Kidwai is a very well-respected and senior journalist and political analyst. And Syed Asad Abbas is a political commentator. Rashid Kidwai, Muslims being told to vote smartly and silently. Vote ka jihad is one part of the story. The other is hukka pani band for those who support the BJP. What do you make, sir, of Maria Alam Khan's comments?
I think, Gaurav, it's most unfortunate. It's anti-democracy, and it's by bringing, if she, brought the name of Islam, doing a disservice to it. Having said that, I think that, application of MCC should be universal, zero tolerance for all political parties, all groups, all individuals who say this, that then only we would have a kind of, clean political system. Because the problem is, Gaurav, every election, whether it is Assembly or Lok Sabha, we see these FIRs being lodged, cases being registered. But what happens? So everybody gets away with it. And that is where I think role of election commission comes, which is of on-field umpire, third umpire, all these things. So application of any, law, if it is universal, then that acts as a deterrent. But the ability to get away, this is most unfortunate.
Fair enough, but the statements that are being made, let me for a moment stay on the statement. Anila Singh, the opposition, accuses the BJP of demonizing the word jihad. Muslim scholars say jihad is not terrorism. Jihad means struggle to achieve a goal. Is jihad being demonized? What is wrong if this young political leader calls for vote ka jihad?
My Ram to all, and if they want to give an eyewash about jihad, they are more than welcome to do it. But we all know, literally, jihad means that you have to accomplish your task by hook or by crook. And that is totally meant for the kafirs. So here when we talk about vote jihad, which is the latest in the list of jihad, it means, though she was conversing for Samajwadi Party, Hindu candidate, some Shakya is there, Nawal Kishore Shakya from Samajwadi Party. For him, she was convincing, campaigning, and in that she said कि आपको वोट जिहाद करना है, नहीं तो हम आपका हुक्का पानी बंद कर देंगे. Huक्का पानी means that you will be boycotted from the society. So this is a threat that if you are not going to vote for the Congress Party, for the Samajwadi Party, and if you are going to vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party, then you be ready to prepare the repercussions.
Okay.
So what it is? Isn't it some sort of a threat?
It's a threat.
अगर ये सीधे चुनौती नहीं है, धमकी नहीं है, तो और क्या है?
Fair enough. Let me take this to Syed Asad Abbas. Muslims who support the BJP, unka hukka pani band, social boycott. Sir, is this electoral democracy or is this an example where Muslims are being seen as a vote bank, and as Anila Singh puts it, Syed Asad Abbas, they are being threatened that you vote for the BJP or you support the BJP, tumhara hukka pani band?
Gaurav Sahib, I've always believed with great power comes great responsibility and equal accountability. I think Maria Alam Khan ji should have been a lot more responsible as a leader of the Samajwadi Party than making statements like this. I truly believe as an Indian today, not as a Muslim or a Hindu or a Sikh or an Isai, that it is my fundamental right and nobody can use my religion. If I am a Hindu, Muslim or any religion, I can give my vote to a BJP, Congress, JDS, AAP, any party that I'd like to. I also like to tell you, in the speech of hers, after 1 minute, she was trying to break into a poetry, which was like this. गिरते हैं शहसवार मैदान जंग में वो तिफले क्या करें जो घुटनों के बल चले. The fact of the matter is, she needs to understand that what she's trying to portray here, you're talking about being valiant in a workplace or otherwise. This is an electoral democracy. In a democracy, everybody has the right to vote for who they want. Not just that, let me bring to your notice, Karnataka.
No, but that is not what is happening. And I'll come to Karnataka in just a moment. Because
30 seconds, Gaurav Sahib. 30 seconds. Karnataka Chief Electoral Officer has booked Tejasvi Surya for the same thing, to asking for votes, soliciting votes in the name of religion. On the 26th of April, the Election Commission booked Bangalore South MP of BJP who's doing the same language of Maria Alam Khan.
Okay.
Why Anila Singh
So-
is quiet on this front?
Okay,
Why doesn't
Anila
she
Singh wants to
speak of
quickly
Mrs.
respond.
Surya?
Before I bring what the Prime Minister said, Anila Singh, quickly respond, ma'am.
सैयद साहब, there is a difference. Here Maria is simply threatening कि अगर आपने वोट नहीं किया तो हुक्का पानी बंद कर देंगे. Surya might have said, might have pleaded, might have appealed that you vote for the sake of Hindutva. But here she is threatening. But no Bharatiya Janata Party leader has till date threatened anybody कि आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी या एनडीए को वोट करो नहीं तो हुक्का पानी बंद कर देंगे. हुक्का पानी बंद करना is a very, very serious thing.
Okay.
That you
What
will
about,
be
ma'am,
ostracized,
what
thrown
about
out
our
of the
own
society.
You know, Anila ji, I heard you, ma'am. Very good point made. But what about when our own Prime Minister speaks of Mangal Sutra being taken away, addresses Muslims as Ghuspetiyas, infiltrators, zyada bacche karne wale? Isn't this polarizing, ma'am?
Should I start
Isn't this
quoting the
dividing?
examples?
Aap kare to
No,
pyar,
no.
dusre kare to wari. Kaisa
Gaurav,
kya
just a
chaat?
second.
Why double
Okay.
standards? Why the
What- what-
duplicity and
what a second.
hypocrisy, ma'am? Let's speak on that as well.
Sayyid Saab, now you listen to me. What his uncle had said, what Mr. Khurshid had said, didn't he say that he justified the killings of 1947 Hindus, then he justified the killings of 1984 Sikhs. Then he compared RSS with Boko Haram.
Ma'am, we are
ISIS.
talking about
This is what
Okay.
Salman Khurshid has done.
Mangal
He
Sutra,
is
Ghuspetiyas,
helping-
zyada
Rashid
bacche
Kidwai,
karne wale.
Rashid
Fighting
Kidwai,
Muslims.
Reflection of
Isn't
You're
this
hearing both
polarization?
sides.
Pardon, special-
Are both sides polarizing, claiming to be holier than thou, but both sides polarizing here, sir? Rashid Kidwai.
Gaurav, that is the crux of the problem. We tend to otherize. We say that so-and-so is doing this, so-and-so is doing. It's a very selective approach. We lack the kind of moral courage to say that what Maria has said is wrong, what Tejasvi is saying is wrong, and is she taking, if they find, facts with it, acting against it. And that is a real problem. Gaurav, I keep saying we have a kind of very secular constitution, a secular government,
Yes.
but we have a very communal polity.
But
we tend to
that's a
otherize
very good
and
point that you're
otherize
making,
at
that
the
we have a
time of
secular
elections.
constitution, but the polity. And I want to now refer to what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said. He is hit out at the Congress for what he has described as blatant Muslim appeasement politics. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBCs, according to the Prime Minister, are being cheated out of their quota, are being cheated of the reservation, and Muslims are being given reservation out of SC, ST, OBC quota. Listening to Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
मैं जरा जो लोग आरक्षण के नाम पर झूठ बोल बोल करके हमारे देश के लोगों को गुमराह करने में लगे हैं, मैं जरा चुभने वाला एक सवाल उनको पूछना चाहता हूं. इतने आरक्षण के गीत गा रहे हो, क्या जम्मू कश्मीर में रहने वाले आदिवासी, जम्मू कश्मीर में रहने वाले दलित, क्या वो आरक्षण के हकदार थे कि नहीं थे? जब देश के दलितों को आरक्षण मिल सकता है, देश के आदिवासियों को आरक्षण मिल सकता है, तो जम्मू कश्मीर में मेरे दलित भाई बहनों को, मेरे आदिवासी भाई बहनों को आरक्षण से वंचित क्यों रखा गया? संविधान वहां पर लागू क्यों नहीं किया? क्योंकि वोट बैंक की राजनीति आप पर हावी रही है.
Syed Asad Abbas from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Karnataka. BJP says blatant examples of Muslim appeasement politics and denial of SC, ST, OBC quota. Jamia Millia Islamia, for example, Aligarh Muslim University, for example. BJP says this exposes the Congress party hypocrisy completely. SC, ST, OBCs denied quota in Jamia Millia and at the Aligarh Muslim University.
Absolutely not, Gaurav Sahab. As a matter of fact, the whole debate that has been raging on the reservation front, I think that should be addressed for once and for all. Even if you look at the Congress manifesto, the Nyay Patra, it speaks of Yuva Nyay, Nari Nyay, Hissedari Nyay, Shramik Nyay. But the Bharatiya Janata Party is not bothered about their own Sankalp Patra. They are more speaking
Sir,
about
you did not answer a very specific
and
question. SC, ST, OBC quota, Karnataka 4% given to Muslims. That's reservation on religious lines. Point
I will
one.
answer that, sir.
Point two,
I will answer.
Aligarh Muslim University and Jamia Millia Islamia.
I come from Karnataka, Gaurav Sahab, and let me answer this. Over the last 30 years, over 3 decades, this has existed by our former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda when he was the Chief Minister of Karnataka. 4% reservation was given to Muslims. It is the
Veerappa Moily, of course, has a different story to narrate, but go on,
which
sir.
reduced the 4% to 2%, sir. It is the same thing which is being fought upon back by Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar, that they want to restore it back to a 4%. It was Basuraj Bommai who took away the 2% of Muslim reservation. This question must be posed to Anila Singh ji as to why did you do that? Your own ally, Deve Gowda ji, is the one who proposed for 4%.
Anila Singh, Congress insists reservation is to help backward castes. BJP could have removed it when in power. It raises this issue just before elections, madam.
Definitely it is point to ponder, because our constitution doesn't allow reservation on the lines of religion. So the appeasement politics prevailed there, then it continued. So definitely I will say yes, it is the point of ponder.
2 points that BJP raises, that while Rahul Gandhi may talk about jitni abadi utna haq, the problem is SC, ST, OBCs are denied reservation in Jamia Millia Islamia and at the Aligarh Muslim University, both according to the BJP done by the Congress government.
Rahul, it's a clearly an afterthought and a political posture. Let me tell you how both Jamia Millia and AMU, they are central universities. They are funded and supported by central government, Narendra Modi government, for last 10 years. What has it done to stop this? There are reservations being given, and let me tell you, it's always economic backwardness is there. Mr. Bommai, he came to power in March 2000. The BJP came in power in 2020. And, while it was going in 2023, it, scrapped that reservation. So it allowed this thing to continue. The, Mandal Commission has provision for backward Muslims, and all over the country, Muslims are getting benefit of reservation. Muslims are getting, Hajj, a lot of support in the, Hajj House, Minorities Commission, all kind of government school. There are 600,000 madrasas, which are supported by government of India.
Fair enough. But SC, ST, OBC reservation that's meant for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and OBCs, Muslims getting a share out of that quota, does that not deny the same to SC, ST and OBC? But that's one part of the story.
SC, ST, this thing is not being diluted. It is a fear, it's an apprehension, it is dog whistle that, if
but those 4% in Karnataka, for example, in Anila Singh, BJP did not remove it when BJP was in power. 4% that Muslims are getting in Karnataka is out of OBC quota. So 4% Muslims, OBCs are being denied that quota, sir, when Muslims are getting that pie. Anila Singh.
I already mentioned, Gaurav, it is a point to ponder. But Congress party has always followed the policy of appeasement, and other political parties who have got hatred for Sanatan and Hindus, they have followed the footsteps of the Congress. And it was a huge conspiracy when Minority Commission was brought in, when Waqf Act was so much strengthened by the Congress party.
At the same time, the fact remains the BJP...
Ma'am, you're continuing with it.
The BJP continued with it. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has accused the Mamata Banerjee government, meanwhile, of being a government of madrasa, mullahs and mafias, after promising to be a government of Mati Manush. Let's listen in.
माटी और मानुष की बात कर आई थी और सरकार बन गई मुल्लाओं की, मदरसों की और माफियाओं की सरकार बनी। माटी मानुष की सरकार अगर वापिस लाना है तो केवल और केवल नरेंद्र मोदी ला सकते हैं।
Rashid Kidwai, what do you make of the Home Minister's statement, especially in the wake of Sandesh Khali accused? The BJP says till courts intervened, despite this being crimes against women. Government says that Mamata Banerjee may talk about Mati Manush. No action was being taken against the Sandesh Khali accused Sheikh Shah Jahan, and this is a government of Mullah, Madrasa and Mafia.
So, Gaurav, first of all, this kind of thing, it's a political speech, so I don't want to respond in political terms. But we also know what is happening in Karnataka and a JDS MP, the kind of charges against crime against women, sexual exploitation. There should be uniformity. Second thing is, and on a very serious note, see, the Muslims are integral part of India. They vote, Absolutely. They pay taxes, they pay GST. So there is no point in otherizing it. They are also, if they are economically backward, and Government of India, as I said, numerous occasions has been supporting it. When it comes to election, then we point a finger at, madrasas. I'm saying it. Government of India is spending a lot of many crores of rupees for modernization of madrasa. Yogi government is doing it. Now, when it comes to election, you make a point as madrasas are something which is a, kind of blot or you flag it off. So what I'm saying is this is a sheer hypocrisy.
Respond, Anila Singh. This is othering the Muslims just before elections to polarize the electorate, or during elections, othering the Muslims for blatant vote bank politics.
First of all, when you threw a question to Mr. Kidwai, he started comparing the speech of Amit Shah ji for West Bengal to JDS member of parliament from the Karnataka. So two things are totally different. And secondly, let me tell you, if I talk about the madrasas, it is a huge sham. In Uttar Pradesh, I come from Uttar Pradesh, and I have seen Yogi Adityanath ji doing, or I'll say making a great effort to strike down all those madrasas which were only on papers, all those madrasas who were teaching not the modern education, but teaching something else to the children.
Okay.
So, in actuality, we see that in many of the madrasas, in other states where the appeasement politics runs, different things are taught to the children, though they should have been taught the modern education. So this is the basic difference in between the madrasa education in Uttar Pradesh and in West Bengal. There are 101 things which I can count, which were done and which are being done by the political parties who are being given a favorable treatment by these political
so
parties.
what is wrong? What is wrong with secularism?
Why the appeasement is being done to one particular religious community? और फिर कहा जाता है अगर वोट नहीं करोगे समाजवादी पार्टी और कांग्रेस को तो हुक्का पानी बंद कर देंगे तुम्हारा.
Can I come in on this?
At least on the panel, both Rashid Kidwai and Syed Asad Abbas did say what that young lady said, that young political leader said was absolutely wrong. And let's see what action is being taken and whether action is uniform. We'll be tracking that story very closely. I'm unfortunately out of time on this part of the show. This part of the show, I'm out of time, but we'll track the story very, very closely. To all my guests, many thanks for joining me.